Hello, my name is Jack Schindler. I am 39 years old, just coming around the corner of 40. I am a father of two lovely 2.5-year-old twin babies and a 19-year-old college student. And I'm here to talk about my personal journey with pain and the contribution, help, or drastic change that I've gotten working with Dr. V. It's quite a long story, really, that spans the course of almost a decade. As a very tall person, I'm somewhere in between 6'4" and 6'5". I believe that I've had some version of chronic pain for over a decade, coupling with some challenging life events, legal battles, and etc., that have beaten me up emotionally and then kind of physically. For more than 10 years, I felt like somebody was stabbing me in the back just below my scapula. I have been to 5 to 7 different chiropractors on very serious courses for over 10 years. I have tried non-traditional medicine in many different ways, starting with cupping, massage, energy release. They have burned hot this or that and put it over my pain points. I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars every month at times. When I go back, and I think in 2018, I looked at the budget and I was $12,000 into things to try to relieve my pain, different professionals, different this, different that. Somewhere in the course of 2020, I just gave up. I stopped working out. I stopped moving. I figured maybe inactivity was the best option, and things took a continued drastic turn. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 months to a year ago, I went to a chiropractor that was both cheap, local, and directly adjacent to a Dunkin' Donuts that I drive through many mornings, and started a course there where they were doing trigger point release using an activator little thing, and started to see a little bit of improvement. I started to feel a little bit better. I started to gain a little hope. And just like every other time, I would plateau and then start to regress. Somewhere in there, a really wonderful doctor at this clinic slipped me a piece of paper and said she went to school with this guy, Dr. V, and she thinks that what he does could really help me. So I took the trip down. I got a consultation and sat, and Dr. V is an intelligent guy, and I enjoyed speaking with him. He certainly has a passion for his work. The price was high. I was nervous. I went home. I made my appointments. I went home and I talked to my wife and I said, "Oh no, it's a lot of money." I really vacillated down to the day I drove here, honestly. And I came, and he performed some version of snake oil on me, is what I'll say. He calls it pulling. It's not pushing. It seems like almost nothing, but almost immediately I had this feeling. It was like a rush or a flood. I've joked several times to friends, how dare he let people drive home after this, because it was such an odd feeling, even after the 20-somewhat minute of recovery that he puts you in. I went home. I slept for many, many, many hours, and stuff started loosening up a bit. No huge change, but a difference. Through this course, I had been working on some basic physical therapy exercises that I got through one of my 15 trips to physical therapy that insurance had paid for, or I had paid for, or some version. Dr. V continued to encourage me to try, that he worked with people that were willing to put in the effort, and that certainly motivated me to put in the effort. So things kind of got progressively better. I started feeling a little better. I started moving. And truly, if you would have asked me, a month ago, I would say it's a miracle. I think I even wrote a Google review saying such. And nothing compares to how I feel today. The progress from that point has been so severe and drastic that I feel like myself again. I feel back. I am happy. I'm not afraid to do things. This morning I was on my hands and knees changing diapers and jumped right back up to my feet with no pain without thinking about it for the first time ever.